Good. It's been a while since I've seen any of these teachers, and I think it's going to be wonderful in my heart that hopefully they remember me.
The annual Parade of Graduates is happening now as the seniors take a walk through memory lane. And on today's show, we've got more.
The softball team is still rolling through their season with the beginning of the playoffs. And in today's sports, I have the details.
The talent show is coming up quickly, and in today's entertainment, reporter Gracie Coker has more on the story.
These stories plus more headlines are coming your way on today's THS TV. Students are lining the halls to celebrate the class of 2018. Good morning, I'm Ashley Ryan.
And I'm Gavin Gray, and this is THS TV.
This year's graduating class traveled to all 6 Alabaster City schools this morning to walk in the annual Parade of Graduates.
The seniors walked through the halls of each school reminiscing on the events and the people that helped them get to this point. The parade started at Meadowview Elementary and ended back here at the high school.
It's going to feel good. It's been a while since I've seen any of these teachers, and I think it's going to be wonderful in my heart that hopefully they remember me and that I just get to see them and see how far I've come throughout my life.
The seniors will walk our halls towards the middle of 5th period. School will be a little different Tuesday. Reporter Simon Schuessler has you covered on why you might be able to sleep in.
Tuesday, students are in for a change of schedule. Freshmen, juniors, and seniors will have the chance to stay at home for an e-learning day, while sophomores will come to school to take a pre-ACT. The e-learning day will be completed through Google Classroom. Any student with a failing grade in any class will be required to come to school for all of their assignments. Teachers will assign their students work to do throughout the day. If a student's work is not completed, they will be counted as absent for that day. Sophomores that are taking the pre-ACT are required to get to school at a normal time and will then be assigned a teacher and a room number. An email is sent to all students' Gmail accounts detailing what room they will be in for the pre-ACT. I asked students about their feelings toward the day.
I think it's going to affect them pretty much because teachers already have plans for that specific day. They just do that on the teachers. So it basically messed them up in the grading period. So that doesn't mess students up because they can't get that grade they need to get in.
I think it's a great idea. It's a great opportunity for kids to catch up on their makeup work and to get ahead in class. For our failing kids, it's a great opportunity for them to just catch up because they really need to. I mean, the year's coming to an end, so it's needed. And I think it's a great opportunity and a great idea for them to start thinking of new ways to start learning.
I feel like it'll partially prepare us. There obviously are some limitations to it. I also feel like it will help us in the sense that it actually is made by people who probably know what they're doing. Yeah. So that's really my view.
Are you glad to sleep in on e-learning day? Do you think the pre-ACT will help you on the next time you take the ACT? Tweet us at THS News TV for your chance to be featured on an upcoming show. Reporting for THS TV, I'm Simon Schuessler.
The school year is coming to a close with final exams approaching. Reporter Danny Millon has everything you need to know if you can exempt.
Final exams are a few weeks away, and you can exempt them if you meet these qualifications. There should be no unexcused absences for the class, and you will have to meet the grade and attendance requirements. If you have an A average for the semester and no more than 4 excused absences in that class, you can exempt. Students with a B average for the semester that have no more than 3 excused absences in the class can exempt. And students with a C average for the semester that have no more than 2 excused absences in that class are allowed to exempt the exam. School field trips and pre-approved college visits do not count against a student's attendance for exemption purposes.
I believe that the exam exemption allows students to understand the importance of being at school on a daily basis, and by having the exemption policy in place, it allows them to be more motivated to be here on a daily basis so that they can work towards being exempt during final exam time.
Reporting for THS TV on exam exemptions, I'm Danny Milan.
Are you a Star Wars fan? If so, today is your day. Here's what's trending on Twitter. Hashtag May the 4th be with you is trending on Twitter with over 330,000 tweets. Today is May 4th, which is Star Wars Day. It is an unofficial holiday that many Star Wars fans worldwide come together to celebrate their favorite movie. The first celebration was on May 4th, 2011 in Toronto, Ontario, and the holiday still thrives today. Are you a Star Wars fan? If you are, tweet us at THS News TV to have a chance to be featured on an upcoming show. Now let's take a look at other hot topics in today's national headlines. Arizona teachers have recently been on strike for 5 days, defending their right to better wages. Lawmakers have made a plan that will give teachers a 20% raise over the next 4 years, which caused many schools to reopen yesterday and today. You have probably heard of the student walkouts against gun violence, but have you heard about the walkouts in defense of gun rights? Students from nearly 300 schools participated in this walkout on Wednesday to support Second Amendment rights. Tornadoes are continuing throughout the Midwest, adding to almost 30 that have already occurred this week. This is also causing many flash flood warnings, and the storm could possibly affect anywhere from Texas to Illinois as well.
So the softball team recently had a tournament in Tuscaloosa, and they did pretty well.
The all-varsity team is really great, and now that they're 7th in the state, I feel like they have a very good chance of going into the tournament play and area play with really good expectations.
Yeah, I feel like almost every game that they play, I hear about them winning, and they've had a few people signed to colleges, which is awesome too.
I've got more in today's sports.
But first, we've got your needs to know in today's announcements.
We'll be right back with more THS TV.
Still to come on THS TV.
Stay tuned for today's sports because the track team is on their way to state, and I have a preview of what's to come.
Next week is the last week of the Oak Mountain Fair for 2018, and I will fill you in on more details in today's news.
You're watching THS TV, Thompson High School source for sports.
The girls' soccer team had their season come to a close on Tuesday night. The team faced off against Spain Park in the first round of the playoffs, but unfortunately came up short with the final score being 6-1. The girls finished the season with a record of 9 wins, 11 losses, and 3 draws. The team had some dominating performances this year, beating Davidson 10-0, American Christian Academy 10-0, and the area opponent Tuscaloosa County 7-0. On Wednesday, the varsity track team traveled to Gulf Shores for the AHSAA state meet. The meet will be 3 days long, and the first day of competition started yesterday, with the team having a record-breaking season, arguably their best season yet. They are looking to do some damage at state, and both girls and boys teams are favored to place in top 10. To see how the track team perform at state, tune in next Tuesday for an update. The varsity softball team traveled to Tuscaloosa and defeated Hoover High School 5-1 and lost to Tuscaloosa County 10-9. They are ranked 7th in the state. Their record now stands at 40-7 with an area record of 4-2. And with the win yesterday against Vestavia Hills, secured the spot for regional play. For more updates on the softball team, keep tuning in to THS TV. From the high school gym to the college turf, we got the details of today's national sports headlines.
Newark Mets pitcher Jacob deGrom has been cleared for his next start after an MRI revealed no structural damage in his right elbow, the team announced Thursday. deGrom suffered a hyperextended left elbow, a rare injury for a pitcher, while striking out swinging in the third inning of Wednesday's 7-0 loss to the Atlanta Braves. College football spring season is over, and now the long wait begins. The first Saturday of 2018 season is 4 months away when Alabama plays Louisville, Auburn plays Washington, and Michigan plays at Notre Dame. And Lane Kiffin's AFU Owls play at Oklahoma. The case for Mitchell as a Rookie of the Year centered largely on his leading role in the Jazz's offense. Utah's 48 wins during the regular season were the most by a team led in scoring by a rookie since the 1989-1990 San Antonio Spurs, who won 56 games behind rookie David Robinson, who was 24 at the time, having spent 4 years in college and 2 more serving in the Navy.
That's all for today's sports. Tune in on Tuesday for a recap of the state track meet. Now back to Gavin with more news.
AP exams will begin taking place next Monday, May 17th through Friday, May 18th. Monday will be the AP Chemistry and AP Physiology exams at 8 a.m. and noon. On the 8th will be Spanish at 8 a.m. and Physics 1 at noon. The 9th will consist of English Literature and Physics 2. On the 10th are U.S. Government and Environmental Science, Computer Science, and Drawing and Studio Art are on the 11th. May 14th is Biology, and the 15th is Calculus A, B, and BC. Lastly, Statistics will be May 17th and Microeconomics on the 18th. To see the schedule or get additional information, email Ms. Vickers at pam.vickers@acsboe.org.
The Oak Mountain State Fair is now well underway. The fair is held in the Oak Mountain Amphitheater in Pelham and will be open until May 6th. It holds many attractions like the Banana Derby, a petting zoo, and even monkeys riding dogs. Events like the petting zoo and Banana Derby are free, along with parking, and students are making sure they are getting their fair share of the carnival fun.
It's really fun. I go there with my family every year, and we go on a bunch of rides, and it's so much fun. And it's not that expensive, so you can have a fun time at the Pelham Fair and have fun. The food is great. The rides are great. Have fun.
Okay, cool. That's good.
The talent show is next Tuesday, and I'm excited to see everybody perform.
Yeah, I've been every year so far, and it's crazy how much talent is in the school without even knowing about it. You know, there can be someone that you have a class with that you don't even know they can sing, but you found out at the talent show.
I've got more in entertainment.
But first, Simon Callahan has your local forecast and today's Warrior weather.
We'll be right back.
Still to come on THS TV.
The talent show is next Tuesday, and in today's entertainment, I have more information on this year's production.
Summer is almost here, and I have ideas on some fun family activities in today's seasonal spotlight.
This is THS TV, Thompson High School source for entertainment.
Hi, I'm Simon Callahan, and this is your Warrior Weather, where I will be bringing you your weekend forecast. Starting off today with a high of 91 degrees and a low of 65 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Looking into the weekend, Saturday we'll have a high of 76 degrees with a low of 60 degrees with some PM showers. Moving into next week, we'll continue to see some showers, with Sunday having a high of 73 degrees and a low of 57 degrees. Monday we'll have a high of 74 degrees and a low of 53 degrees. Ending today's Warrior Weather off on Tuesday with a high of 74 degrees and a low of 54 degrees. That's all for your Warrior Weather. Now to Adeline with today's entertainment update.
tuning in to THS TV. The talent show has come around. Coker has all the details.
The talent show has come around again, and students are buzzing all over about this year's talents to be seen this year. On May 8th, participants, parents, and students will fill up the auditorium in the old high school on 100 Warrior Drive to see and perform the talents of the night. Singles and groups were eligible to enter and participated in an audition beforehand to perform. All grades were as well eligible to participate in the show.
It was my last year being a senior, and I decided, I love to sing and I love being a part of school things, and I was like, well, the talent show is coming up, and I decided that, better late than never, so I decided to do it for my senior year. And I'm singing When I Was Your Man by Bruno Mars, but I'm singing it from the girls' perspective. So I've always sung it that way. Because I like being able to see songs from all different angles, and so I really wanted to express that view as well.
Prizes will be handed out to the first, second, and third place winners.
Well, what I'm looking forward to is just the experience. I haven't done it before, and I'm really looking forward to just going up there and having fun. I chose Can't Fight This Feeling by Rayo Speedwagon just because I've always grown up with songs that are what you'd consider a little older, because I've always listened to my dad's preference in music, and this is just one of my favorite songs that I've listened to. So last year, my sister was in the talent show, and I'm hoping to maybe tie her at least. So, a little sibling rivalry.
Talents could include dancing and singing to telling jokes on stage. Tickets will be sold in room D119 for $5 during 1st, 4th, or 7th period, and will also be sold at the door for the same price. Want to know more information? You can visit Brooke Dennis in room D119. Reporting live on all events happening around Thompson, I'm Gracie Coker.
This week, American Idol went live coast to coast, and fans got their chance to vote for their favorite contestants to move forward in the competition. This week, it was Disney night, with each contestant performing a classical Disney song. After getting mentored by Idina Menzel, Katy Perry dressed up as Snow White, while Lionel Richie and Luke Bryan helped celebrate the Disney magic and giving critiques after each performance. The top 7 who performed that night were Cade Forner, Caleb Lee Hutchinson, Katie Turner, Gabby Barrett, Journey, Maddie Pope, and Michael J. Woodward. For more information on American Idol, tune in to THS TV. Music, movies, and more, we've got the latest gossip and celebrity news in today's Hollywood headlines.
Ariana Grande is set to open the 2018 Billboard Music Awards. Dick Clark Productions and NBC announced on Wednesday that she will, quote, give a show-stopping performance. Ariana Grande first shared the news at The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon on Tuesday. On Wednesday, Princess Charlotte had her 3rd birthday. Her birthday comes only a week after the birth of Prince William and Kate Middleton's 3rd child, Prince Louis, when Princess Charlotte officially became a big sister. Christina Aguilera is leaving The Voice forever. Aguilera was one of the original coaches. She says being on The Voice was a lot of work and very time-consuming. After leaving the set, she would take off all her makeup and she would do anything to get out of the TV mode.
That's all for today's entertainment. Tune in on Wednesday for the winners of our annual talent show. Now let's toss it to Sawyer with some outdoor activities in today's seasonal spotlight.
Summer is on its way, and I've got 3 outdoor activities that you and your family can do. First, you can go camping. Staying the night outside and playing games will give you and your family time to bond and have fun. Second, a day at the lake. You can have a picnic out on the lake or go kayaking. Third, you and your family can plan to have a water balloon war. You could also buy water guns and see who can stay dry the longest. It not only gets the family involved in outdoor activities, but it will also keep them active and hopefully cool them off at the same time. That's all for today's seasonal spotlight. Now back to Ashley with more news.
Teacher were nominated for the Student and Teacher of the Year for Shelby County and reporter Adeline Lee has more on the awards.
2 Thompson High School students and 1 teacher were recently honored with the Student and Teacher of the Year awards for the Greater Shelby County Chamber of Commerce. They were nominated by faculty and staff.
Activities that we have here, and so it's a tremendous honor for a student to be the school's one and only nomination selection for this particular award.
Senior Tiger Quarles was nominated for the Student of the Year. Senior Diego Flores was named Student of the Year for Shelby County and was also named the Career Ready Student of the Year for Shelby County. And Miss Hamlin was nominated for the Educator of the Year for Thompson High School.
It's an honor to receive the award. There's so many great people, not only in Shelby County, but in my class here at Thompson. We have admittances to Harvard and UChicago and everywhere else, and I just feel so honored that they chose me to represent the class here at Thompson High School.
Teachers from other schools across Alabaster were also nominated for this award. Educators included Ann Coe, Joy Gould, Donna Ott, and Dory Hardy. Miss Ott was named the Middle School Educator of the Year for Shelby County. Reporting for THS TV on nominations and awards given at the Greater Shelby County Chambers of Commerce for the 2017 and 18 school year, I'm Adeline Lee.
You know, it was really cool to hear about some things we could do this summer because it is coming really soon, and while it's like fun and all, some days you just really can't figure out what to do.
Yeah, school gets out in a couple weeks, and summer is great, but some days I find myself sitting at home and I have nothing to do. So I'm glad we had some activities that we could go do and just have fun on those days when we have nothing to do. We have you up to date on all the local news and some things you can do to get active outdoors.
Now Kendall has you covered with today's bus stop forecast.
If you're headed to the bus stop Monday morning, I've got you covered with your bus stop forecast. It'll be a little cool, so you might want to dress a little warmer with temperatures around 57 degrees. At 7 a.m., things will remain quite cold, only rising to 58 degrees. On the bright side, there will be sunny skies all morning long. That's all for your bus stop forecast. Now back to you guys.
Today is the parade of graduates, and it's actually kind of sad, especially if you're friends with any seniors, just because that's them kind of looking back on their childhood right before they graduate.
Yeah, definitely. Probably 75% of my friends are seniors, so it's it really hurts me for them to leave. But I'm glad to know that we'll all be in that position next year, so it's pretty cool.
I think it's cool that they get to go back and go through all the schools they went to and stuff and just go back and see. I think that's really cool.
Yep.
That's all for today's news.
Tune in on Wednesday for more news around THS and Alabaster.
And follow us on Twitter for updates on events happening at THS this week.
Have a great day.